Hey team, I'm Coach Ray. I'm a triathlon coach who specializes in coaching beginner and recreational athletes to achieve their sporting as well as their health and fitness goals. In today's short video, I'm going to take you through week 3 of my 8-week Ironman 70.3 swim success training plan. This gentleman here, that's Humps. He's one of my athletes. Unfortunately, he's going through some health challenges at the moment. If you're watching this, Humps, I know you'll be back into it as soon as you practically can, but it's a long-term fix, not the short-term fix. Anyway, looking forward to having you down at Challenge Wanaka as IC of the Quick Kiwi support crew. Can't wait, mate. Can't wait. Anyway, in today's video, like I said, week 3 of the Ironman 70.3 swim success training plan. This plan is for Ironman 70.3 athletes who are leading very busy lives, whether it's through work commitments, family commitments, study commitments, whatever it is that means you've got limited time to train. This is the plan for you, especially if you're 8 weeks out and are feeling unprepared for the swim on race day. In fact, with this being week 3, we're 6 weeks out. You've struggled with generic training plans that don't really fit into your lifestyle. This session involves 3 short, sweet sessions. In fact, you can get away with doing 2 of them. And I've got some options around that as well. So if you want an even more condensed version, if you want the bike and run training as well, I'll talk about that at the end of the video. If you want a strength plan that will complement this plan or any 8-week triathlon training plan with 2 strength sessions in the week, I've got some details at the end I'll take you through. But let's get into the nuts and bolts of the main points for the focus for week 3. We're going to continue with the consistency because it's all about consistency. That is the key to your success. We're going to be working predominantly on aerobic fitness this week with regular technique sets. Not every session like we have, but we're not excluding them, that's for sure, because technique sets the upper limit for your performance. The sessions this week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, what is planned, Ironman 70.3 swim success, session 7, session 8, and session 9. Now, based on your lifestyle, based on your commitments, you can move them to any other day of the week that is going to work. The rough details of the sessions: Monday session, 2 main sets, 12 by 100 meters, and then 16 by 50. I'll cover the precise detail shortly. Tuesday session, we've got a 2,000 meter time trial. Thursday, 2 800-meter reps. Solid week of, I'll say, volume, aerobic fitness, what we're targeting. So, session 7, bit of technique work. We're building stamina and the aerobic efficiency. We're starting off with a 600-meter warm-up. As with the previous weeks, our warm-ups don't need to be continuous. Break them up, stop and do some stretching. But if you want to swim the 600 meters continuous, knock yourself out. It's not essential, but it's beneficial. We then move into the drill set, 8 by 25 meter drills. As always, the link for the article is down in the description, and in the article I link through, or I give some recommended and suggested drills to include, as well as videos so you can follow along and see how to do those drills. After that main drill set, we're moving into the first of the 2 main sets, 12 by 100 meters, 15-second rest interval, followed up with a sprint set, 16 by 50 meters with a 15-second rest interval, concluding the workout with a 200-meter cool down for a total of 3,000 meters. Cool down, as with the warm-up, doesn't need to be continuous. Break it up and include some stretching, but also include some backstroke and breaststroke. Let's have a look at session 8. This is going to be a test of your fitness. See where you're at. Use your stopwatch. Time yourself for it. It's going to be confidence building, and it's going to work on your aerobic endurance. We're going to start with a 400-meter warm-up. As always, doesn't need to be continuous. Stop and stretch if needed. We're then moving into a set of 8 by 25 meter pickups with a 10-second rest interval. Same as session 1 in week 1. The pickup, we start off swimming a few strokes nice and slowly, build up to a moderate pace for a few more strokes, a few strokes at a fast pace, a few more strokes at a faster pace, building that speed until we get to the end of the 25 meters at full sprint. Progressively within each rep, build that intensity. Have a 10-second rest interval and then start again. Right down that slow pace, build to a moderate, fastest sprint. That will build your heart rate up. That will get you ready to swim your time trial as fast as possible. 2,000 meters, non-stop, as fast as you can go. Set the stopwatch, see what you're capable of. Use that as a benchmark. And then finish with a 200-meter cool down. As with the cool downs, include some backstroke, include some breaststroke, stop and stretch. 2,800 meters all up for today's session. Moving on to Thursday, once again, we're including technique work. We're working on that aerobic efficiency improvements. Key focus for the week, really, isn't it? A 70.3 is an aerobic event. But if we can build that fitness through some intervals, and we will. Today's workout starts with a 1,000-meter warm-up. Can be broken down, but the benefits are there to be gained by swimming this aerobically and continuously. So 1,000-meter warm-up. We're into a drill set, 8 by 25 meter drills. Then the main set is 2 by 800 meters with a minute rest interval. And concluding with a 200-meter cool down, 3,000 meters total. Solid week, bit more volume than the previous weeks. We're stepping things up and we're building that aerobic engine that you've got. Those other options I mentioned, if you want bike and run training as well, my Ironman 70.3 fast track program to maximize your performance in just 10 hours per week is the way to go. It's 8 weeks long, same as the swim program. It includes 2 swim sessions from this program each week. If you've got time and want to push that past that 10 hours per week and do 11, add in that 3rd swim session. But that is a great Ironman 70.3 training plan to complement this swim program for a busy triathlete who's got plenty of other commitments. Now, if you want a strength program that complements your triathlon training, my TriStrong 8 weeks to a stronger, faster you complements not just the swim program, the 8-week Ironman 70.3 fast track program as well, and any other 8-week triathlon training program. The strength program includes 2 strength sessions. We work through a strength endurance phase to start with, then a maximal strength or basic strength. We're focusing on that key, just drawing the basics of strength, not trying to do any fancy stuff, focusing on the basics. And then finishing with strength maintenance for the last couple of weeks to see you in peak performance in 8 weeks. If you want something a little bit more personalized, send me a DM. I'm easy to find on Facebook, on Instagram, coach_Ray_NZ. For the North Americans, _NZ. Feel free to send me an email as well, coachray@coachray.nz. I've got a range of options. In fact, if you're wanting something personalized, we might as well have a chat about exactly what your goals are, exactly where you are, what your commitments are, and so we can plan something together that is going to optimize your fitness, optimize your performance without leave you lagging in the other areas of your life that are important, your family, your health, your work commitments. Anyway, have a fantastic week for week 3 of training. Feel free to add comments down below and let me know how your training got on. Have a fantastic week, team.